Help! Somebody help!
I'm staying out of this. No more! I yield! I yield! Why are they hurting each other? Between the war and the return of the dragon, I wonder if we should not leave Skyrim and ply our trade elsewhere.
I admit, the dragons are a concern, but we can avoid them if we do not stay in one place for too long.
That may be, but what of the war? Doors, wares, everywhere.
Need a ride? I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Drinks here are watered down, but they're cheap.
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink
This is an
and
ode
clean
to
rooms.
Skyrim's staunch
He tried to kill
protectors,
Margaret,
the
right in front of me.
Imperials.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Chores coming, son.
Delvin Mallory sent me.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn.
You wonderful.
Just start from the
Why
beginning.
can't your father be more like
Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan.
Maybe
Well, it
later.
never
I'm
arrived.
still upset.
Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm.
Why do you need the guild's help for that?
Look, I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured...
All the wood
Send a
furniture
thief
in
to
this
steal
inn
back
is
what was
rotten to the
stolen.
core. Do you know
Exactly.
why that is, Clever?
Look, this
I
mold
don't
is
know, my
irreplaceable.
darling wife.
I'll pay you
I
well
assume
for
you're
its
going to
return,
tell me?
and I can also prove
It's
to be
rotten
quite a
because the
valuable
wood is
ally
cheap
to the
and it's
Thieves
soaked with
Guild.
ale. Now we'll have to replace
time
all
to
the
lose,
furniture
then.
before bugs set in.
Yes, indeed. The only thing I can tell you is that the mold was taken to the bandits' hideout, a small cottage called Pine Watch. I'm not sure how many men they have inside,
Clever.
but I trust that won't
Why
be an
did I
issue
ever
for
marry
you.
you?
Not a
Good
day
luck.
goes by I don't ask
I have silver to
myself,
Of all
my
Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware,
another
the
foul day at the
dragonborn
smelter.
comes. For the darkness has passed, and the
I've been working with you
legend
for
yet
over 10 years, and all
grows.
you have to say is,
You'll know the dragon.
Sometimes I think we deserve these miserable lives of ours.
Be careful! Another drink, Kosnak? A porter with Arnleif and Sons deserves nothing but the finest here.
All your drinks are watered
Unlike my
down.
husband, Clever,
You aren't
I
fooling
watch
me.
after
And
all
you
the
know
guests.
Lisbeth can't
What
afford
was
to pay
that you
Well,
herself
said,
for the
venomous
what news?
drinks anyhow.
Is Elaine?
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
Alain Dufon now lies dead.
That bastard got exactly what he deserved. But last I heard, Nilsine is still alive. So I guess you decided not to kill her as well. I have to admit, I'm disappointed. Here's the payment for killing Elaine. And nothing for letting Nilsine live. Just remember, that was your decision.
How are your chores coming, my son?
Today, I've cleaned the linens, washed the floors, and checked in on all our guests.
Ah, my son. You'll be a fine innkeeper someday. Like your father.
But Mother says you're a terrible innkeeper.
That's right. Worst innkeeper in all of Skyrim.
Never mind your mother, Ren. You listen to me.
I'm sorry.
Great man.
I'm still a bit dizzy from everything.
What the?
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Solitude's famous for its Bard's College. Worth a visit if you've never been. Some of them can sing just as pretty as a lark.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
How can I help? Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward. Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes, exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay. Very good, and in excellent condition it seems. Wonderful.
That should be all the artifacts you needed.
That is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter. Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts. A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to uncovering more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I continue my research efforts. And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes, It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office, and I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Yes?
What's next?
Very simple. You keep doing what you're doing and stop in here from time to time if you find anything interesting. Have a look around and find the spot to display it. In addition to displaying the spoils of your adventures, I will commission and build exhibits based on those exploits. Anything of relevant consequence can be inspiring to the people.
Where should I put up displays?
Well, here in the Hall of Heroes is where you should place any artifact of magical or historical nature. The Daedric Gallery, of course, is where anything related to the Daedra should go, and the Hall of Lost Empires is where you should display any and all items of Dwemer or Falmer nature. The armories you can display as you see fit. Lastly, the Gallery of Natural Science. If you bring some samples of flora and fauna, you can build fauna displays and plant the flora.
What's the story with the hidden room under the Dragonborn Hall?
Oh, the Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made.
Could I use it as a private display space away from prying eyes?
Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal. I'll go ahead and outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
Anything new for me?
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
Oh, wait a moment, that's not right. How foolish of me. I'd hate to send you on a wild goose chase. I'll have to do some more research. Check back with me another time.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I have come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the seller. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.